Okay. Oh shit. Whew. Okay. So I am 35 weeks pregnant today. Well, I'm like 35 weeks and some odd number of days, not really sure. I guess first of all, I should apologize for never answering this one person's question. They wanted me to answer it in my next video, and I totally forgot last time, so I'll just answer it now. And the question was a little embarrassing. It's whether or not I have increased gas while I'm pregnant, which I honestly don't really mind answering because I think I've talked about gas before in my videos, in my binge eating videos, and I don't really care. But, I mean, when you're pregnant, how can you not talk about gas? I mean, the two almost go hand in hand, right? So, like, if you had asked me 2 months ago whether I had increased gas, I would have said no. But I've noticed, like, lately, I do have a lot more gas. It's created some very hilarious moments between me and my fiance, though. It's really funny and entertaining sometimes, but yeah. I actually get the room to myself right now. Need to not take too long, though, because my fiance's outside having a smoke break, so that's the reason I get to have this room alone for a bit. He's actually started I mean, he's been a smoker for years, but after he moved up here, he tried stopping. He got on the patches, and for like a couple months, he was doing good. He wasn't smoking at all and stuff. But ever since we went on vacation about a month ago, and all my family in Illinois smokes, so that kind of rubbed off on him, and he's been smoking ever since, which has really gotten me pissed off a lot of the time. Like, I don't like that he smokes. I don't like that I have to be around that. It makes me paranoid because I know it's bad for the baby. And he is gonna try to stop soon. Like, we do have our little agreement. But last night we had a really bad night because he was supposed to be stopping, you know, for good. And then we got in an argument, and he got really upset and wanted to go out and buy a pack of cigarettes. But, you know, I don't really let him go on walks by himself at night, just because we've had bad past experiences with that. So he wanted me to go on a walk with him, and I fought it to the very end, until finally I just gave in because I saw that whether or not I liked it, he was going to get a pack of cigarettes that night. You know, so I was like, well, I better just go with him. So we went out on a walk at past 11 at night. I was tired and shit. I was really pissed and irritable. It was a pretty bad night, and I got really depressed. I cried horribly. And I just hate when we have nights like that, when we argue and stuff. They're really bad, but we're always better the next day. But still. Don't you hate when you're in a relationship and you guys argue? And it just is the worst feeling in the world. You feel like you're in hell, you know? I could not stop crying. But, yeah. When I went to bed last night, I had a whole bunch of nightmares. I always have nightmares, but you know, I've mentioned in an earlier video that I used to always have nightmares about, like, my boyfriend cheating on me or me cheating on him, and I still have them. I still have them, but thankfully they've gotten less frequent somehow. For some reason, I'm not going to question why, I'm just going to be grateful that they've gotten less severe. But last night I had a couple, you know, I dreamt that I came into this bedroom and he was on YouTube watching, like, videos on breastfeeding to, like, you know, gain more knowledge about it. But, like, I dreamt that there was women with their boobs hanging out in the video, and I was like, I got really bothered and paranoid and pissed off, and I asked him if he got turned on by it, and he admitted yes, and I just freaked out. I started beating him, you know, I started punching him and slapping him, but, you know, in my dreams, he never feels it. Like, no matter how hard I hit him and how aggressively I express my emotions, he just is like sort of smiling and brushing it off, not really caring. It's really frustrating. So, yeah, I had nightmares like that all night, pretty much. And I was supposed to go to my counselor appointment today. I'm seeing this new guy who I still haven't met yet. I skipped my... Actually, I didn't skip. I don't remember what happened. Somehow I missed my first appointment with him, and I rescheduled for today, and I didn't feel like going, so I didn't go. And I don't know. I feel like I don't ever want to see him again. I'm embarrassed that I've skipped so many times with him. Besides, it's a guy counselor. I don't feel comfortable talking to a guy counselor anyway. And he sounds like... I'm sorry, but he sounds like a nervous... He sounds like a nervous wuss on the telephone. I can't imagine myself pouring out my deepest heart secrets to him. But anyway, my baby shower is coming up on Tuesday, and I'm going to be really busy preparing for that. I'm going to be decorating my own cake. I'm going to make a key lime cake, and yeah, I will be decorating it myself, which I don't think I've ever mentioned this before, but I love, well, I don't love, but it is one of my hobbies to decorate cakes, and I'm pretty good at it, so I'll just show pictures of the cake when it's done. And I've decided on a couple games to play. I'm gonna play the game where you take a paper plate and hold it on your head, and you have 30 seconds to draw a picture of a baby on it, and whoever has the best one wins. I'm gonna play that game, and I'm gonna play the game where everyone cuts a piece of string a certain length, and to guess how big my belly is all the way around. And whoever gets the closest wins, so I'm going to play that game too. Oh yeah, I'm also going to have us all decorate bibs for my baby shower. Bought these bib decorating kits. I'll show you actually. So it's like, this is what it looks like. It comes with 6 bibs. I bought 2 packs. And the bibs are very simple. I mean, they just look like that, and it comes with markers, permanent markers to color on them with. I was just trying to think of something fun to do. So yeah. I think I should make it a point that I do not, just because a lot of people ask me this, if I still have binge eating disorder while pregnant, which the answer is no. I do not still binge or purge, and I actually stopped that 3 months before I got pregnant, and it hasn't come back since. Even if I were tempted, I wouldn't let it come back because I am pregnant and I am a sensible person. I'm gonna do what's best for my baby. I'm not going to destroy my body and destroy his health at the same time. But, yeah, that's the answer to that question, too. In this pregnancy, I feel like I haven't really gotten any special treatment from anyone. You know how being pregnant, you're like in a privileged state, and people are always so willing to do things for you, and treat you, give you a lot of free passes. But I feel like I haven't really gotten any of that while being pregnant, and I feel like sometimes I just feel like a piece of shit. And the way my family acts towards the pregnancy doesn't help. I know my mom's very supportive, but my sister doesn't really, I know she doesn't approve, and she sort of just goes along with the situation, but she doesn't really care that I'm pregnant, or, she's not there for me. And my dad still never says shit about me being pregnant, or he never even mentions the baby. He just doesn't even go there. And I know, My sister told me the other day that our dad was, I don't know, he was just talking to her about something, and then he just said out of nowhere, they can't afford no baby. Yeah, that's all he ever says. Like, if he does say anything about me being pregnant, it's behind my back, and it's always something bad and negative. You know, it's, oh fuck, it really pisses me off sometimes, and it makes me feel like a piece of fucking shit. I'm sorry, but damn. Get over it. But it's just so critical. Can't wait to move out of this house. I so would move out of this house if I could. But, yeah. I guess that's all for now. I didn't really know what to say in my video. I just knew I had to make a video since a week had passed since my last one. So, I guess that's all. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye! Oh yeah, I forgot to show my ballet, so here it is. Yeah. So, I know it's kind of an awkward angle. It's probably making me look bigger than I am, but I still have those stretch marks here, and I'm actually getting them on the other side as well, so